y'all performed at CRS. What was that experience like?
Oh man, it was
a dream come true.
I feel like it was very surreal for us. It was our first CRS experience, and it looked a little different than we anticipated. But just getting to play with our band and the lights and the sound and everything. I mean, we're playing the same show as Tim McGraw. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely felt like a pinch me moment for sure.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Right. Yeah. And then you also just wrapped up a radio tour. So what was that like? How did that help you to just learn and grow as a band?
Yeah, I think, we did 5 shows a day, 5 live shows a day, Monday through Friday for 5 weeks. So however many shows, 125 shows? Yeah, a little over that. So we definitely learned our songs really well. We definitely know
play them in our sleep.
We know our set really well now. But yeah, we felt really fortunate to be able to be playing live music with a band at a time where that's really rare. So I think that was a huge plus, and getting to meet so many amazing people all over the country. You wish you could be in person with them, but thankful for the technology where you can get to know people even when you're not in the same room.
Yeah.
So how many sets were you guys playing?
So we did
5
songs.
4 songs.
Yeah,
really.
4 and one little 4.5 baby song.
Yeah, 4 and then one verse of Heartbreak Hotel.
So also you're getting ready to send your debut single, Met Me Now, to radio on March 1st. Yep. So congrats on that. So can you walk me through how that song just came together?
Yeah, I mean, when we're writing, ideas and inspiration come from a lot of different places, but we always draw from our lives in some way. And Met Me Now was one of those instances where it just came from a really personal place for me. I was up late one night. I was just thinking back on a past relationship, and I think I was even reading poetry or something. I was feeling very dramatic, very angsty. And I started thinking back, and I was like, if he could meet the me I am now, maybe things would have been different. And so I wrote down some lyrics. I didn't think much of it. And then we were on a writing trip a couple weeks later. And we were in the room with 2 of our favorite writers, incredible writers, Jay Hart and Johnny Price. And we ended up writing this song from that idea. And they really just helped us bring that idea and make it into an amazing song. And we ended up coming home. We made a demo, took it to Byron Gallimore, who is a legendary producer. We co-produced the song with him. And and now it's one of our favorite ones to do. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely very relatable. So then also, how is your hometown of Meridian, Mississippi? How's that shaped you as musicians and just your overall music?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a big part of us, and it made us who we are, and our music is that. It's who we are. We put who we are into our music. So it was a big part. It's the title of our first EP, Small Town, and yeah, I mean, what y'all have anything to say about it?
Yeah, we write really real stories for us. So a lot of our real stories are centered from growing up in Meridian. So yeah, has a lot to do with it.
So then, as like a band, who would you guys consider to be your biggest influences?
Yeah, I think the 3 of us definitely have individual influences, but there are some core ones that we all were super inspired by growing up and still are. And some of those for us are the Beatles, Dolly Parton, Taylor Swift, and then personally, I was obsessed with Elvis Presley and Aretha Franklin and Avril Lavigne. I know that's an eclectic kind of pairing there, but growing up, those were big influences.
I always loved like Coldplay and like One Republic were 2 of my favorites.
Yeah, and I love the country classics like George Jones and Tammy Wynette. Like when I was 6, I would go around singing DIVORCE to random people, and my mom's like, "You should probably stop doing that."
So then also, I love the story of how your name Track45 came together. For those that don't know, can you guys explain just what your name means?
Yeah, so the name Track45 comes from Meridian, where we're from in Mississippi, is a railroad town. So the track is from that. And then the 45 is from Highway 45 South that runs through our hometown. And it just took us to a lot of our favorite places growing up, and we have good memories.
Yeah. And also our last name is Johnson. So the Johnson band didn't really
Johnson.
Yeah. Didn't really work out.
So at what age did you guys officially like start performing together and then even writing together?
So I think we really started, I don't know, it's hard to say performing together because it was so natural. Like our first gig was we played at nursing homes around our town.
We like to say we played the nursing homes.
Yeah, we played a lot of nursing homes starting out. And we never really thought of ourselves as like a band probably per se until we played a week at Dollywood when KK was 10.
Yeah,
She had her
but
10th birthday.
She
Wow.
turned 10 there.
Wow.
And so, and after we finished that week there, I think we all kind of
knew.
felt, and we talked about it. And we're like, this would be really cool if we could do this
This is
forever.
what we want to do with our lives, and it was definitely a long road from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when kind of we decided, and then
That's what we did.
And then songwriting was different because we had never really done a whole lot of songwriting until we moved to Nashville when I was 15. And really, that's where we learned. Nashville has such a strong songwriting community. Some of the best writers in the world are in Nashville. And so that's where we really learned how to co-write and how important having great songs is. And that's where we started our songwriting journey.
So when did you guys officially move to Nashville?
So
2013,
13?
yeah. So
13,
seven
I think.
or almost 8 years ago. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. So you guys have been like, I saw also you like took much jobs and stuff when you first
Yeah.
moved down.
Yeah, worked some odd jobs, paying the rent and
And what we had to do.
making lots of spaghetti.
Right. So then also about your other cuts as an artist, Ben, I recently saw that you have a cut with Weezer that you co-wrote with Ashley Gorley. So what has it been like to work with a legend like Ashley, who has like something like 50 plus number ones?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. I'm very fortunate that Ashley is one of my biggest, mentors in the writing world, and I'm signed to him actually as a writer, and I'm very fortunate. He's a legend, and getting a cut like Weezer, somebody we all grew up listening to, definitely a dream come true.
Right. And then do you all have other cuts with different artists? I think I saw.
Yeah, we have a couple, and we have some in the process that we have not announced yet. So
Okay.
we're just
Okay, I think actually the press release said something like maybe Justin Timberlake for.
Yeah, Benjamin's
Benjamin
got
wrote
a
something
big
for
old
Justin
smash with Justin Timberlake and Meek Mill called Believe. He also has written a 3-week number one for Lee Bryce. I have to brag on him because he won't brag on himself. Lee Bryce, he's got the current Dierks Bentley single.
And Hardy.
Wow.
So he's over here
He's
just
killing it.
can't stop.
Yeah. He was being quiet and modest about all that.
I know he wasn't gonna say anything. We gotta say it for him.
Yeah. So then your second EP, Big Dreams, comes out next Friday, February 26th. So what can fans just expect from that project?
Yeah, so our first EP was called Small Town, and this next EP is a continuation of telling our story. Small Town was about being from a small town and growing up there. And then this next part, which is 2 additional songs to the songs we had in the first one, tells the story of chasing our dreams. It's called Big Dreams, and it's about us moving from a small town to Nashville and chasing our dreams. And I think you can really hear that in the new music.
And there will be more parts to come too to
Okay.
keep that story.
So you have a bunch more songs stored up then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Always got
So
something.
maybe a full-length project sometime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably can't say too much yet, but.
No.
Not too much yet. No.
So then also, the 2 songs that it brings forth, did I see that one is a Dolly Parton cover? Was that correct?
Yes,
That's right.
that is
Yeah,
correct.
a big part of our story, like I said, we really decided we wanted to be a band while we were in Dollywood or after we had played Dollywood, and Dolly's always been one of our heroes, artists. And over this past year, dealing with the pandemic and like everyone else has, had some rough times. This Dolly Parton song, it's not one that most people would know. It's kind of a deep cut. It's called Light of a Clear Blue Morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it really got us through a lot of tough times. And so we just took it as an opportunity to pay tribute to one of our icons and heroes, and also just to spread the message of this song. We really hope it has a great impact on other people like it did on us. And
then I saw you guys met Dolly Parton too, correct?
Yeah. So I got to meet her at the CMA Awards, the 50th anniversary. I was singing BGVs, and actually got to sing BGVs for her and got to meet her. Really amazing experience.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of also, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Carly Pierce also got her start at Dollywood as well.
I saw that recently.
saw that.
Yeah.
Dollywood
so
just
crazy.
Tell you what.
Helped you guys out too.
Yeah.
So then also, I know you all play multiple instruments beyond just your vocals and harmonies and stuff. How many do you all play?
We need to get a number.
We really should get a count.
So yeah, we all play piano and guitar. We all play mandolin. Additionally, Iggy plays the fiddle. I play the cello. I play banjo, bass, guitar, electric guitar. Yeah, so I don't know how many it comes out to.
12,
12 or 13. I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
like collectively or 12 or 13?
Yeah,
That's
probably
cool.
Yeah,
collectively.
collectively.
Benjamin
Yeah.
plays
He can
everything.
play
He
pretty
can
much
just pick up
anything.
stuff and play.
Anything he picks up. So
I mean,
Wow.
as long as
Well,
it's a string
it's a
instrument.
string, yeah.
I can't play
Maybe
like
not the
piccolo or
flute.
anything.
Right, right.
yeah.
So I think I just got one more question for you guys. So lastly, what can fans just expect from Track 45 in 2021?
2021, hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be
Live
some
music.
live music in the future, but definitely more music and videos, if not live music in person. So yeah, keep your eye out for it, and more music.
Yeah, we'll have a lot more coming, and you can follow our story at Track45 on Instagram, Track45 on Facebook,
I think it's
Track 45
everywhere.
on Twitter. Yeah, okay, just wherever
It's
you
just Track
follow people, it's
45.
just called Track 45.
We just don't have a
We
LinkedIn.
made it really simple.
We
Yeah.
don't have a LinkedIn or a MySpace. So
Unless you're on
anywhere but
LinkedIn.
there.
Yeah, you gotta get on that. Get on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to that. Ben, KK, Jenna, Track 45. Thank you guys for taking the time to chat with us. Best of luck in the new year.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thanks so
for
much.
having us.